bitter Danixkins, whatever. My memories all my memories are all coming back. It's horrible. I try to think only about nice things, but whenever I walk around these old streets, I can see her running up and down. Does she remember me, do you think? She was so young, practicing her bitter Danixkins, whatever. I wonder where they took her, and why she stopped writing. I try to think what Stanley would say, but he's no use at all. He never was. I don't know how much longer I can stand all this. Clearly not long at all, hey. Here's another bit to the diary that we just found. There is that hatchet on Apple Home. If only I could flee to the mainland. There must be some people out there. Otherwise, did we trade for food with all those years? But the bridge is in the parade district. I suppose there is that subway hatch Stanley was always nattering on about on Apple Home. Stanley said one of his mates had a boat in there. You could row to the parade, he said. The ridiculous man always talking rubbish. They've been dumping poison on Apple Home for years. The fumes will kill you in half in a minute. Why on earth did I marry such an idiot? I miss him so much. So I'm guessing that they put this pollution there so you can't flee where we are now.
This is jammed. I'll need something to pry it open.
I'm not exactly sure what I'm meant to be doing with this dead body, but yeah. Sorry, Mrs. Stokes?
And now it's time for I Hear You, the show where Jack Worthy, me, answers your letters about our life, including. And today's first letter is from Rupert Scribner of Sanker
What do
Lane.
you do when the memories...
Asks, Uncle Jack. That's me.
So I did craft 2 lockpicks and I'm not actually sure where they went, if that was a glitch or I accidentally dropped it and didn't even realize. But I did have to restart the whole thing again, which took up about 5-10 minutes of A, loading, and B, redoing the whole thing again. So I did lose that time, but I will show you now what I did when I got up to this bit again.
Temporarily suppress memories that you actually need to get around. Do you have trouble with people in your house and yet quite friendly and affectionate? Do you find yourself wondering what the house looks like and how to get to it from wherever you are. Does it seem as if the shops and the streets have all been moved around behind your back, and the map that you have in your head of your environment doesn't quite match the one in your memory? Well then, you may have taken rather too much joy. It might be best to ask a friend to take you home so you can sleep it off. All right. Good. This one is from Royston Farrell of Needful Passage. Dear Mr. Worthing, well, there's no need to call me Mr. Royston. We're all friends, aren't we? And besides, Mr. Worthing is my father. Anyway, my question is, writes Mr. Farrell, what's all this talk about a joy spiral? Dear Mr. Farrell, the so-called joy spiral is an imaginary syndrome in which you take too much joy, then you forget you take joy, so you take more joy, then you've taken that, and so on, and so on, and so on. Farrell, I can assure you that no such thing exists as a joy spiral. I mean, you believe in the Tooth Fairy, or Santa Claus, or those people who tell you that we lost the war. It's ridiculous. Long before such joy spiral catches hold of you, you'll probably pass out, and when you wake up, your memory will be restored. Yes, it's true that you might be a bit confused about where things are, but any passerby will be happy to point you in the right direction. All right, Mr. Farrell? Good. Thank you for writing. And, hold a minute. A scented envelope. I like it. And this one here is from Mrs. Joan Tamlin Goggin of Shagbear Wood in central Wellington Wells. Tamlin Goggin writes, beat the Germans and make them abandon our sceptred isle. How did we do it? Didn't we have tanks? Mrs. Tamlin Goggin, thank you very much for writing. Yes, it's easy to be confused of those long gone days. You're right, indeed they did have tanks. Quite a few of them. And if ever you're inside of the Victory Memorial Camp, you can see those German tanks lined up as if it were 1948. I'll tell you how we beat them. With English cleverness, English patience, and English fortitude. That's how. If you want more details, and I don't know why you want more details, but if you did want
Sweet
more,
dreams, Arthur.
you can get a wonderful book called
Fog's probably starting to roll in about now.
late, isn't it? It's time for all good citizens to be getting ready to go to bed. Would you like me to read you a bedtime story? Of course you would. We'll gather round.